Hey, welcome back to the channel. This episode we'll be talking about the Eagles and their epic collapse to end the season. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe and like down below. Be greatly appreciated. So let's get right to it. The Eagles started the season at 10-1. Finished the season at 11-6. Talk about an epic collapse to end the season. You lose. That Cardinals game was just sad. It was sad. It looked like a team that was defeated, didn't want to be there, and they honestly kind of like, you know what, good. This season's over. We're done. Let's go home. A bunch of people are saying that the Niners put together the perfect game plan to beat the Eagles. Me personally, I think it was the Chiefs and the Bills that kind of showed the plan of how to, and the Niners just put it all together to actually defeat them, and then everyone else started following. I kind of looked at it, and on offense, the Eagles were either home run or nothing. It was either the deep long pass or a screen pass. There was nothing in between that they would go to. And it's like, if that deep pass isn't open, then Hurts is going to get sacked. And then so they're like, let's just run a screenplay. And if the teams know that, then obviously they're just going to blitz, because you're not going to have 3 seconds to get the receivers open, or the receivers aren't going to have enough time to get open. If you're blitzing, he's going to have to scramble. And that they stopped running the ball. That's just straight to it. They stopped running. I looked into it. So against the Bills, actually, we'll start with the Chiefs. Swift ran the ball 12 times and a total of 27 run plays. They won. All right, so around 30. Against the Bills, they won. Swift 14 times, 32 total runs. Win. Then they go against the Niners. Niners, Swift, 6 carries. 6 carries. They only ran the ball a total of 18 times. They lose. Then they go against the Cowboys. Swift, 11 carries. 23 total carries for the team. They lose. So that's 2 losses, less than, or right around 20 carries a game. The first 2 games, they were right around 30 carries a game, and they won, right? Okay, so now we're going to go, I believe they played the Seahawks next. 18 carries for Swift. 38 total carries for the team. They lost. Close game, but they lost. But it was close. So it's around almost 40 carries, but so over 30, right? Okay, then I believe they played the Giants next. And they won that game. 20 carries for Swift. 35 total carries for the team. Won over 30. Noticing a factor here? Then they go against the Cardinals. 13 carries for Swift. 23 total carries, and they lose. Around 20 carries. They lose. This is interesting. To me, I think if they run the ball, based on this, small sample size, but you run the ball, you're going to win. Get more than 20 carries. Or get around 30 carries. You're going to wear out the defense, and you're going to win. It's insane. Again, like I said, against the playoff game, he only had 10 carries. Swift, 10 carries. For a team that only had 14. Below 20 carries in that game, and they got smoked. It was insane. I remember seeing a stat, and it said this was the fewest amount of time that Hurts had to throw. Because not the Cardinals, the Bucs were just blitzing. They were blitzing. They're like, well, if you're just going to throw deep passes, I'm just going to come at you. Not give you time to throw to those guys. And then defensive-wise, their linebackers sucked. And they got exposed bad. Bad. And it was just play action, drew the linebackers up, and then, boom, tossed right over them, gone. And then they couldn't tackle. They couldn't tackle if their life depended on it. There was a couple plays where it was like, oh, this guy's down. There was like 3rd and 2. He threw it behind the line of scrimmage, which, first of all, is the stupidest thing ever on 3rd down. But he threw a pass short of the first down, broke 2 tackles, got the first. This is in the first quarter. It's like, uh-oh. If you're an Eagle fan, this isn't good. They have not fixed anything. I don't know what happened, but it's almost like they just shut down and they're like, we're not good. We can't win. And that has to start with coaching. I don't know what was going on with their coaching staff, what's going on, but linebacking core sucked. Play calling sucked. It was either, like I said, it was either home run streaks or screen pass, nothing in between, in the middle of the field. It's like they're playing Madden. It's like, oh, everyone just run deep. We're going to throw it deep and make a completion. It was ugly. If you're an Eagles fan, you have to be livid. Absolutely livid at how that game, how your season finished. Let me know down below if you're an Eagle fan. Let me know what you saw, what you think could have, should have changed. Do you think Sirianni needs to pack his bags and go? Because that was not pretty at the end of the season. But let me know down below. Hit subscribe and like. See you on the other side.